everybody, welcome back to the show. Real estate is always the talk of the town, but there's a new simple way that you can find out about listings.
Yeah, people are always curious about driving by a real estate sign. They want to know the information right then, and our next guests have the answer for you. Sudha Krishna and Pierre Burns are with Txterrific.com.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
How are you?
Pretty good.
So who wants to handle what is Txterrific?
First of all, Sudha, a lot of people right now are probably going, I recognize Sudha from somewhere.
Yeah, that was, I was a reporter for CBC television for many years.
Yeah.
And, you go on to do different things, have different ideas, and Txterrific is one of them.
And a marvelous idea. Explain the concept of Txterrific for us.
Sure. The fancy term is on-demand, location-based marketing. Well, in plain English, all that means is you're driving by a home, you see a for sale sign. Normally, what do? You scramble for a pen or maybe trying to remember the
Write
website.
down the number or the address.
And what I find is pens rarely work in cars.
Yeah.
I don't know why. But
And you shouldn't be doing that anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So what this is there's a code on the for sale sign, and you just punch in the code, and it gives you the listing info.
Pierre, where did this idea come from for you guys? I mean, are you big on real estate, or was it just the technology angle of things that decided?
Well, Sudha and I have always been friends for a while. I actually worked on another project prior to this in a different setting and a social media project. So we were, naturally we're talking to each other about technology. And I was actually visiting Sudha in Toronto.
It happened over a beer.
As all great
ideas.
ideas. If you went through time and found the great ideas, that would be the unifying quality.
And so
texting,
I think it's still a digital napkin as well.
Oh, napkin idea. There you go.
Well, we're having the beer, and I'm like, the other day, because I was, in Toronto, and, I'm thinking, I was thinking of moving there at the time. And so I'm like driving around looking at neighborhoods for homes, and that's what I described to you exactly happened to me. I didn't have a pen, and I'm like, oh man, I wonder how much that house is. And so later I'm having a beer with Pierre, and I'm saying, you know what, this is what happened. It'd be great if I could just punch in a code.
Yeah.
And he went, bing.
Shall we demo it?
Sure.
Shall we show people it?
Yeah,
Okay,
cool.
so first of all, let's explain that this is not a tiny person. This is actually a really giant real estate sign.
Yes. Lilliputian Real Estate, brought to you by.
So take us through this. Say we were driving by or walking in the neighborhood. Tell us what we would do, and I will do it on my phone.
Pierre?
Right.
Absolutely. So, and I have to say, this is Sherry Brown. She's one of our clients, and she's absolutely great, and she's been great working with us so far. Now, on her sign at the bottom, so she can brand that to her own branding. So she works with Remax, so she's chosen blue. And so if you know what you would do is you drive by this house and you say, I really like this, I want to get more information. So you would text. So Sherry's chosen AHT1. And our short code is 33377.
So I text 3337 and I
77.
77. I told you I wasn't that smart.
Yeah.
And then I write Team 1 to get the info on this listing.
Exactly.
And then
Okay,
hit
Team. Oh.
So you're also selling a lot of iPhones right now as well.
iPhones don't go well with long fingernails, I will tell you that.
Okay.
Okay, so that's sending it off here. So maybe in the meantime when it's sending it.
And there it is.
And there it
my
is.
goodness.
Yeah, it's quick.
So
Really quick.
what we got here is a 5-bedroom, 2.5 bath, Renault kitchen, granite island, hardwood floors. We've got the whole listing here with the MLS number, and it says her name, Sherry Brown, with the number to phone. If we wanted more info, all we would do is press here,
You're
and it
kidding
would
me.
call her.
What's the reaction you
I'm
guys are
calling
getting
her.
from real estate agents? Because I would think that the potential of not losing a sale for those very reasons. Maybe people don't remember the address, whatever it is.
Yeah, exactly. They've been very positive. It's 24/7, so you can still communicate with your clients or potential clients all the time.
Yeah.
And it's a great way to offer a different way of communicating, because let's face it, there's 54 million text messages sent every day.
Most of them after 2 a.m.
And well,
Is there any
Now,
cost?
real estate agents, Pierre, must love this because, of course, this is the way people want to communicate. It's not that they want to speak to people less or have less FaceTime, but when you're busy, getting that listing immediately and being able to look at it yourself is really what people want when they're on the go.
Exactly, and the realtors, they actually get notified as well. They can log into our site and they get reports on how many times their listing has been texted, and they also get a message back saying that someone has just texted their sign. So there's a lot of feedback for the realtor, plus these are high value leads for them as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Because a lot can happen between the time if you're driving by and then you just kind of forget to call the realtor back. but this ensures that they get those high-value qualified
And
leads.
I see a join now at the top. Is there any fee for people, like if I want to just text, age
No.
team 1, do I have to pay anything?
No, if you have a normal sort of plan that includes some data, like some text messaging,
So
then
normal
it'll be
text
free.
fees apply for your cell
Yeah.
phone. So whatever plan you've got for the text when you're shopping, but real estate agents pay for the service themselves?
Exactly.
Okay, I get
Yeah.
it.
You guys, this is so, you know
It's
what I mean?
simple.
Like,
It's the simple
It is
ideas.
simple, and it's one of those things, it must have been a real aha moment, where you're like, wait a second.
It was, especially after the second beer.
No, then it became
That's when all the creative ideas start.
what's the feedback you guys are getting from the professional side of things, from the agents and stuff like that? Because I think, especially in a market that we're seeing turning now, competition is pretty intense and important.
Sure, when the real estate market takes a dip, marketing becomes even more important.
Yeah.
Because you got listings, people still have to buy homes at the end of the day. So that's the angle we use. And the market's down. Now is the real time to invest your marketing dollars really strategically.
What about consumer feedback, Pierre? What are people thinking about it?
So far, we've had really positive feedback.
Yeah, I love
People
it
kind of
already.
we tell the people the idea, and they're like, "Oh, I love that." I mean, and that's great feedback to hear from us. I mean, this is a new venture for us, so we're really trying to, talk to as many people as we can and get a lot of honest feedback, and we really appreciate that.
Yeah, we're sitting in Vancouver talking about this. Is it available in markets across the country, or are you just
Cross-country thing, yeah. So, any realtor can just sign on to the web
So if you're in
and start an
Calgary,
account,
Edmonton,
create your codes
Toronto,
and
whatever.
put them on your sign, and away you go.
Well,
Brilliant.
thanks so much, you guys. Good luck with it. Txterrific.com is the website. So if you see something that says text a number on the bottom of the sign, that is what you're looking at. Thanks so much.
Great. Thank you so much.
Just another reason
guys.
to take my phone out for walks in the afternoon around the neighborhood. You know what I mean? You see signs
No,
out
I
there?
don't.
Oh, my phone and I, we like our time together. Just texting and hanging out.
I have no explanation for anything that he says. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk about a brand new store for kids on Cambie. It's called EIO. Mark Brunet right after this. Stay tuned.